was going to happen. But I made it, and it's only by the grace of God. And there's so many people here, when I come home, there's so many people here that I just wish I could take a couple of hours with each one. You know? I don't know who's here and who's not here. My Aunt Carol. Evidently, she might be here. But my Aunt Carol Kavanaugh, her son Russell was my best friend growing up. And I remember going, every time I'd go to his house to spend the night, which is only like a half a mile away, she would always make crumb pudding. It was those things that stay in my mind. And what I love about my Aunt Carol is she's honest with me. And she came to hear me in Mount Olive not too long ago, and she said, I want you to be in Wallace while you were tonight and not worry about having to impress or worry about being home. Just be you. I hope I made you happy. I'm still waiting on my crook pudding. But I love all of you guys. I love Wallace. Some may say that I've forgotten about it, but it's instilled in me, and it's instilled in me because I'm proud of where I came from. I've messed up. I've made mistakes. I've given some of you, a lot of you, maybe reasons to be ashamed of me and where I came from. But I've tried hard. And I've worked hard. And I'm working hard today. Lately I've been struggling with anxiety because I've been dealing with anxiety. I was diagnosed with panic disorder, severe panic disorder back in 1990. I could go 2 or 3 years without dealing with it. Then again, I could go 2 months and deal with it. And it's just not easy. I remember the time when my mother, when I was young, and you guys know, there are certain things that happen when you're very, very young that you can remember. It's only a little bit, but I remember them. I remember getting the call, and my mom and my dad drove to Warsaw. We walked in and saw my granddaddy lying on a stretcher. We passed and we walked in through, I mean, I couldn't have been more than 4 or 5 years old. We walked in and I saw my grandmother sitting on the bed crying because she loved her husband. I also remember a time when my mom couldn't breathe. And we had to get her to the hospital. I can't remember much about it, but I remember being at the hospital. I think it was in Kingsville. And they were asking her, you need to fill this out, you need to fill this out. And my mom's choking. And as a 5-year-old, I jumped up on the counter and said, my mommy can't breathe. I don't remember much after that, but I remember when I went through my panic When I first started with my panic disorder, my mom came to my rescue, sent me a book about panic, because I didn't know what was going on in my body. And my mom wanted me to know that I was going to be okay, because she always said I was going to be okay. I'm going to go see her tomorrow. I'm going to tell her it's going to be okay. Because you know what? There'll be no sorrow there. No more burdens to bear. No more sickness. And no more death. No more parting over there. Then forever we will be with the one who died for me. What a day, glorious day that will be.